So in the last 5 months, I've been in France, Spain, Italy, and now Germany. And I'm gonna do like a quick comparison, a ranking of the different countries by category. Germany, definitely number 1. Number 2, France, I guess. Felt like people kind of drove crazy there, but probably France. Then Spain is a close 3rd. Italy is definitely the worst drivers. They're like scary, and if you're a pedestrian, don't cross the street and assume they'll stop for you. The bus driver, I swear he was gonna frame a woman against the stone wall. He did not care, and she was like, stop, freaking out, and then he just stared at her and kept driving, and she was pinned against the wall like this, and there was a car on the other side of the bus too, and he did not care. He was gonna like hit the car. He didn't even care. And that's how they all drive. Definitely Italians. Their style is like amazing, and the stores are incredible. French come in close 2nd. So I think Italians are more classic and tailored, and the women are more feminine. Like they dye their hair and they wear makeup, like even when they're in their 70s and 80s, and they love fur coats. I think most of them are like faux fur now, but they love it, and they like look really nice, very nice, and the men dress very well. France, they dress really well also, and I think they're a little bit more like trendy and edgy, but still very good style. Then Spanish people are 3rd. They have like nice style, I guess. It's more casual and sporty. And then Germans are way down at number 4. They have no style. French people definitely are the thinnest. Italians, and then I don't know, German and Spanish are at a tie, I think. Maybe Spanish are 3rd, Germans are 4th. Italians. Maybe Spanish, and then French and German. I noticed it seemed like a lot of French people switched over to those like vapor, whatever those like weird things are that you hold and smoke. They're not cigarettes, they're like vapor cigarette thingies. I think this goes in the same order as style. Italians, French, Spanish, Germans. Spanish, number 1, Spanish, Italian, German, I think, and then French. And it's not that the French were unfriendly, they're just much more reserved. So I didn't meet any rude people when I was in France at all. And most people I met were friendly, but they're much more reserved. And like, if you compare Spanish to French people, they're like, whoa, totally different. Germany and France, I think, are tied at number 1. Then Spain, and then Italy. I did not like the grocery stores in Italy, I have to admit. I didn't like them. This is really subjective, I think. I think Italy has really good food. I'm gonna say Italy, France, because I love the stinky cheeses, love them. Germany, Spain. I didn't really like the food I ate in Spain. I was in Catalonia, so I don't know, it's different in different parts, but I didn't really like the food and the paella we ate. First of all, this place had great reviews, so it's not like we went to a bad place. had really good reviews, and I thought the paella tasted like it was a packet of Zatarain's or something. Like, it was really gross. I don't know why the people love it. I don't like it at all. I like Italian the best. I think I like the way they're so expressive and everything is like up and down and up and down, and I like the sound of the language. I think number 2 is French. I think it sounds nice. Number 3 is German because I like it and it's like sounds so familiar to me. Number 4 is Spanish. I do not like Spanish. I'm used to Mexican Spanish, like the way Mexican people speak Spanish, and it's so different than the way Spanish people speak Spanish. They say their C's like a TH, so it sounds like they have a speech impediment. Like, instead of cinco, they're like cinco. And like on the radio, they're saying cinco, 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 and they're like cinco, 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 and they sound like their tongue is like getting stuck and like hitting the back of their teeth every time they talk. Everything sounds weird and cut off, so I do not like the way Spanish people speak Spanish. I like the way Mexicans speak Spanish, so Spain is number 4 at the bottom for languages for me. Like store hours and selection of products. I think Germany and France are probably tied. Most of the stores are open most days and open till late at night, and you can find pretty much everything you need. Spain was probably the worst. Yeah, Spain is the worst. So Italy is number 3. Spain is number 4. Everything is closed in the middle of the day. All the grocery stores are closed on Sunday. And if they are open, they close like super early in the afternoon. So that was probably the most inconvenient thing, I think. I don't know what it is about some of these countries where they smell like poop. Like in France, I rarely smelled bad smells. I think France was maybe the best for smells. Germany is probably second best because I've smelled a lot of weird like poopish smells. Italy is third because there I smelled it too, and Spain is the worst. We kept smelling these awful sewage poop smells all the time, wafting out of I don't know where. It's gross because I'm like, is there like a sewage leak or like a sewage vent and I'm breathing in people's poops? Like, what is this terrible smell? For the whole time we were in Spain, we'd smell it everywhere, and it makes me feel gross, like I was breathing in people's fecals. I know French are known for their pastries, but I personally like German desserts the best. I love the cakes and the baked goods like the schneckes and the custard pretzels and stuff. So for me personally, I like German desserts the best, then French, then Spanish, I guess, because we got these really good pastry things that were like full of marmalade or marzipan or both or something. I don't know what they were. They were really good. And then Italian. I don't really like Italian desserts. Other than gelato is good, but other than that, I don't really like their baked goods at all there. So I gotta put Italy as number 4. Because I love dogs, I have to rank dog-friendly countries. So Italy is number 1. Everybody has the cutest dogs and they take them everywhere. And you'll be in Zara and there will be 4 dogs in there just shopping with their owners, and You can go in a cafe and there will be a dog there. So Italy's number 1. Spain is number 2 because they seem to let dogs in everywhere also. But a lot of people own dogs in France. Yeah, I'll put France at number 3. I think Spain is a little bit more dog friendly than France. And then Germany, I've seen like 2 dogs so far. And I know people have dogs here, but I haven't seen that many. So Italy, Spain, France, Germany. And Italy had the cutest dogs too, I think. Well, that's it for my rankings. Any other categories like terrain or beauty, like climate, anything, that just really depends on what area of the country you're in. So I'm not gonna rank those. So those are my personal rankings. Maybe they're different for you, but those are what I think each country ranks as for me for those categories.